Like to welcome all of you that have just been watching the presentation portion of our opportunity meeting today for pool funding. We do this every Tuesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have quite a group here today. I can see some new names on the Zoom call here and some new faces, and we want to welcome those of you that are taking a look at pool funding for the first time. Welcome. And if you're a sponsor that has invited someone to be here and you'd like to do a shout out, this is a great time to do that. If you want to, get my attention, you can just unmute and you can shout out to maybe some of your guests that are attending. But otherwise, let's go ahead and have maybe one of our members kind of share their experience of being with pool funding. Tell us your story, how long you've been with pool funding, how's it going for you so far? I'm sure the new people are interested in hearing about that. We'll kind of kick off our the dialogue here, this portion of the meeting with that. So, any shout outs?
Shout out for Carlene. She wants to know if she can make some money here.
Well, hello there. It's Carlene or Arlene?
Carlene.
Arlene, okay. Well, Carlene, I see her there. She spells it Carlean. Welcome, Carlene, to our call today. A shout out from Rudy. Okay. All right. Anybody else? All right. So, how about we hear from one of our members? Feel free to just unmute and tell us your experience with pool funding so far. Who would like to go first?
I'll say a word or two.
Okay, Paul. Yeah, nice. You're growing. You're from the UK. You got people from all over the place.
Yeah.
How's it going, Paul? Tell us about your experience in pool funding.
Well, it's going great. It's going amazing. I joined last September, I think, and we went through a major change in November, which turned this into something even better than one could, even better than it started out with. And I joined because I could already see, how unique it was and how it was taking advantage of the crypto market in a completely new and unique way. And so, yeah, when the changes came along, it made it even better. And I've been very fortunate. I've introduced quite a few people to it. We're now doing the $111 strategy, and it couldn't be better. I've never come across anything that comes even close to just how solid and sound and unique and brilliant this is.
Do you like getting paid every day?
Kind of nice. Yeah, kind of nice.
Yeah, it comes in handy for sure. And
Yeah.
then, so you're experiencing positive cash flow. So you're already operating in all three of our pools that are open right now. Are you excited about us opening up the $1,000 pool next month?
Yeah, that's a great target to head for sure. Yeah. Yeah, we've got strategies in place that will help us get there as well. So,
I
yeah.
mean, just with two people paying you every day $1,000, of course, in order to stay active, you got to pay out 1,000 every day. So that leaves you with 1,000 left over. That's $30,000 a month, and most people be jumping out of their chair for that, right?
Yeah, just with two referrals, that's just crazy. I mean, there's just nothing else out there that you could find that would produce that kind of result. It's phenomenal.
And then with four, that turns you into a millionaire because that's 3,000 a day, 90,000 a month, million a year in
Yeah.
cash flow, right? So not just about wealth creation, but actual money you can spend on your life. We all
Yeah.
need
Well, of
spending
course.
money.
Yeah, and four is not the limit. I'm fortunate because I got a few more than four, so
How
I might be
many
a
how,
more.
many- how many do you have now that are direct to
Well,
you?
well, thanks to the one above, let's say, I've got 12 now, and it's not going to stop there.
Wow. Okay, 12 direct.
Yeah,
Congratulations. That's awesome.
thank you.
And yeah, and it's also duplicatable. So it's not hard to bring people in. It's probably the hardest part is just starting the conversation. And then once you have a conversation, we have so many positive aspects to share. You have more than one thing to talk about. So
Yeah, I see it as a problem solver because one of the biggest problems people have is is introducing enough people into their business to make it worthwhile to build an income that's, that's livable. With this, like you say, you can do it with just 2 people, but 4 is the ideal. 4 and more is possible.
Mhm.
And that'll get you there. That'll get you there quicker than anything else that I've ever come across.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so you heard from one of our members that started in September. Do we have anybody else that'd like to share their experience with pool funding, or somebody new that'd like to ask me some questions? And we can open it up to everyone now. Take a look. We got 2 pages here. Well, how about Danny from Hawaii? Aloha, Danny.
Hey, aloha. How's everybody doing?
I'm doing great. Danny's amazing. He's a bodybuilder, and he's still competing at what? You're 64 now,
Yeah, I am. I'll be 65 this year.
and you're
So
gonna your next competition and you've won quite a few of them in the past. But the next one coming up in what, August?
September.
Oh, September. Okay, and you'll be
Yeah,
65 by that time, right?
right.
Wow.
Correct.
I've seen pictures. This
Yeah.
guy's, when you're so, built out like Danny, it takes about 30 years off of your look. You look so much younger, being really built out there, buddy.
Well, thanks for that. Those are the benefits that come along with all that good, food and nutrition and exercise and mindset. And now that I'm with you all with pool funding. This is such a great compliment for what I'm doing because, this is, my lifestyle. And I see a lot of people that are my age or even younger and even older that because of poor health, they're not really enjoying the quality of life that I believe every person is entitled to. And so, I think we can make a huge impact here in pool funding by the way that we lead our lives. And we're all just getting started. So I'm so excited that, with the good news that the $1,000 pool is going to get started here real soon. So we're all on a pretty level, flat, even playing field over here to go ahead and get started. There's some people that are already ahead, like Paul and a few others like Leslie and whatnot. And these are our heroes. These are our angels. These are the people that are they're blazing the trail. And so, that's what a huge visionary company like this needs to have. And, we're all so grateful and thankful to have you, Ace, as our leader, as our creator, as our founder, as our coach, as our mentor, to lead us into, the life of our dreams and goals and like a dream come true for many of us, and that will be seen here in the next months and years to come. But we're just getting started. You have a huge vision, so we're also proud to be part of that vision, and I thank you very much. Um, I just got started. I'm a new kid on the block. Just got started the first of the year. And I do have one referral, Susan, who's on the call right now. I'm so happy to have her on board. She's excited. And she also brought on Pastor Luke, who is also one of her referrals. So doesn't matter how long, doesn't matter how fast or slow you go in this thing, because I can pretty much assure anybody that if they stay plugged in, keep coming to these wonderful Zoom calls with our family, and that's what I see is so different and unique with our opportunity as compared to other opportunities and other companies that I've been involved with. So I'm very blessed to be here with you all. And all I want to say is just everybody just do the best that you can. And we're going to all look forward to seeing each other when we all get there on the top and have these wonderful cruises and whatnot, and be living the life of our dreams.
All right, thank you for sharing that. Now, you and I have had some one-on-one conversations, Danny, and I hope you don't mind me sharing one of our. You're very passionate about health and fitness. That's obvious, and I'm right there with you. I believe in that too. I happen to be living in the Philippines right now. And there's like 7,000 islands here, so we've talked about buying an island and dedicating the entire island as a kind of like a health center, where people could reside, not just come for treatment, but live there until they're fully fit and well, because sometimes that takes time, right? So maybe you need 6 months on an island where you're getting the proper rest and nutrition and guidance and coaching from people that healers and doctors and people that can help you with your diet and your exercise, all of that in one place. Imagine that. You're going to go live on an island for a while and get yourself in good shape. And so that's kind of something that full funding could be a part of that. That could help finance that kind of a dream, right? What do you guys think about that idea?
Yeah, reserve one for me, please.
Sounds excellent.
That sound good?
Love it. Love
Yeah.
it.
Imagine just one place to go, and then everybody you could possibly ever want to talk to about whatever your situation might be. There'd be someone there that could probably help you, right? And not just be strictly Western type things, but a real mix of everything, so that people have access to everything in one place, and it's just maybe just a little walk down the street to the people that you need to visit with in order to stay on track and get to the proper fitness that you want to. All right, so we want to grow big. We want Pull Funding to be a major player as a vision. We see ourselves as something that could be as big as any social media platform when it comes to sharing a financial opportunity. We believe that we could end up with like 1 billion people, members, and then that would give us collective bargaining power to do anything we can dream up together. So, as individuals, we have needs, but the world has needs, and we'd like to meet all the needs for everyone. Okay, so is there anybody new here that would like to, ask me a question? You'll find that I'm very transparent and friendly, and willing to share and answer any questions. Is our presentation clear? Is it pretty, simple enough to understand?
Yes.
Okay. It's probably one of the simpler things you're going to see out there, we don't have a complicated compensation plan. You get paid 100% of whatever you do, and we provide the coins. You can sell the coins and get 100% of what you sell. And every time someone clicks that pay now button, they're getting coin, and they're buying it from you essentially as one of our co-founders. Okay. All right. Jeffrey Bar, La Plaine, like tattoo on a fantasy island. Okay, got it. Got the reference there. All right, so anybody else? I know sometimes we hear from Ken or Karen. They both usually have good things to say about Pull Funding. They're big leaders. Even Maria Davidson. Anybody else like to share? Being a little more shy than usual today. All right. Well, if there's no further questions, we can wrap it up. It'd be kind of a short one today. So that's okay with me. So be sure to get back to the person that invited you to come to our meeting today, and they can help you get started. It only takes a couple of minutes to get registered. Registration is free. So just fill out the form, and then you'll have an account. attach your wallet to it, and then fund your wallet, and then from there you can be on your way to making your personal dreams come true. Oh, good. Karen's got her hand up, so go ahead, Karen.
Well, I'll just say a quick word before you close out, Ace. And I was introduced to pool funding in June last year, so I'll be at my first anniversary before too long. And the simplicity of the program attracted me. At the time, all you needed was four people to fill one account. We don't have accounts anymore, but you still need four people to become a millionaire. So, how many other companies out there can you become a millionaire with only four people? I mean, I defy anyone to find to find that company and let us know. But man, I have had so much fun with this program. I've met so many wonderful people, and I see a few of my team members on the call tonight, which is wonderful. And one of the things that I've really enjoyed is the openness and the transparency of our founder. Any question you ask him, Ace will answer. And I don't know, there's just it's hard to it's not hard to find good things to say about pool funding. It's hard to find anything bad to say about pool funding because I haven't found anything wrong with it. And I'm the major skeptic when it comes to any type of program. And I'm here, I'm loving it, I'm making money. I have a wonderful team that I'm working with. The support is incredible. And if you haven't joined pool funding already, what is holding you back? And with that, I will say good night.
All right, that's well said. Very well said there, Karen. You just reminded me of something, and what I want to do is share that with everyone here. Looking for it. There it is. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Share screen. There was a write-up done by one of you that's attending today that really it was just like wow, the way it was written. And this is someone from I believe in Australia. It goes by the name of I believe Desmond, if I'm not mistaken. And wrote normal risks with online opportunities. Now, this pool funding Telegram group, that's our group, by the way, that we have on Telegram. Not everybody's in it, but it's very good. If you are a member, to be sure to be a part of this. You'll be updated all the time. That's our main way of updating people. Anyway, so the title is Normal Risks with Online Opportunities include one, buying a token that dumps in value. Now, that's what you get with normal opportunities, but with pool funding, we get the token for free. So even if it loses value, it doesn't really matter, right? So that's definitely one way of looking at it. And then number two, investing your money on a promise it will earn a return, trading or invested in some way. And often this will be fictitious and or the investment goes bad and you lose money. But with pool funding, you don't do that with pool funding. Okay. So number three, company has your money for some reason, an investment, a promise of some benefit, etc., and then run off with it. We've seen that a lot out there, but not with pool funding. Pool funding doesn't have our money, so there's no risk of them running off with it. Yeah, because basically we just provide the software that directs the money to go to you, and 100% of it goes to you. Okay, so when your referrals click pay, it goes straight from the referrals wallet straight to your wallet as their sponsor. And that's very different than how most opportunities are structured, because usually you're sending money into a company and then you run the risk of, you know, like embezzlement, right? That happens too often in opportunities out there. Number four, I love trading and that's my main income, says Desmond. But there is a risk with trading. You have wins and losses, okay? But with pool funding, there isn't such a risk. So I really like the analysis here of all the things that people are normally willing to do and normal risks they're willing to take, and yet none of those things are part of pool funding. So if you look at pool funding properly, you'll see there's basically no risk. It doesn't take much money to be involved. There's huge potential. Serious money can be made. Not only is potential huge, but it's very achievable for basically everyone that puts in the effort. Only 11 referrals and a $10 pool will earn you 4,700 in Australian dollars per month. Very achievable. So if you haven't made a start, I say, why not? Well, thank you for sharing that on our Telegram group, Desmond. We appreciate you very much and all that you're doing in the community. And I think it gives a lot of clarity to how special pool funding is, with so many things going on that are messed up when it comes to opportunities in the world. Yeah, it's, people find it refreshing to find something that isn't like all the rest, something different, something better, something they can trust in, so a place that they can feel safe, a place they can call home, be part of a family. You got all that here in pool funding. So I want to thank you all for attending our weekly opportunity meeting on Tuesday. It's Tuesday, the 18th of March, 2025. So I look forward to seeing you next week for another one of our opportunity meetings. And we have a co-founder meeting coming up at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday of this week. So we do that on Mondays and Thursdays. So we meet 3 times a week, and we hope that you start coming if you're brand new and be a part of that. All right, see a few more messages come in. Great. Well, welcome, Robert. Got a link here to Desmond. It's all good. Okay, so check out the chat, guys, before we close out here. Okay, and with that, we traditionally like to end with everybody just unmuting, so everybody gets a chance to shout out, goodbye and see you later at the end here. So everybody unmute. We'll do that now. Bye for now.
Bye for now. See you next
For
time.
now.
Bye-bye.
Bye for now.
Bye. Be safe.
Blessings.
Bye.
Thank you.